Whilst the big global travel news is the reopening of U.S. borders to EU and UK citizens on 8 November after an 18-month travel ban, it has also led to a rush of bookings by American residents to travel in the other direction, clearly reassured that the U.S. government is saying it is okay. However, the rules between EU countries are still changing on a regular basis, and travelers, particularly the unvaccinated, should be wary of being caught out, particularly as COVID-19 infection rates are rising in many European countries. The entire bloc is using the EU digital COVID certificate to allow unrestricted travel across the EU and Schengen area countries, and most are using a green pass for access to public spaces, restaurants, gyms, etc. Even for tourists, such as Austria and France, foreign travelers can access these applications and/or a paper version will suffice. As of 29 October, the UK is now also registered under the EU Digital COVID Certificate scheme, meaning that COVID-19 vaccination certificates, negative test certificates and those who have recovered from the virus are now recognized across EU countries. The EU is progressively easing its safe list for travel, the countries from where travel is allowed for non-essential reasons as the lowest restriction level, although individual EU countries can still decide for themselves. Here is the list of vaccination and quarantine requirements for EU countries, plus Schengen and the UK, for November 2021. Austria is reporting some of the highest COVID-19 daily infection rates since 2020 to 261 cases were recorded on October 27, 2021, which hasn't been as high since November 2020, when cases reached 4,047, according to the local. The number of people being treated in hospital has also risen by 30%, week on week. Austria is following different COVID-19 restrictions based on what is being called the 3G rule: Geimpft, vaccinated, Genesen, recovered, Getestet, tested negative. Some venues are asking for 3G proof, others 2G and some 5G, depending on the region and venue. Travelers from the safe list may enter, showing either a negative COVID-19 test or proof of vaccination/past infection upon entry. This list is most of Europe and the EU list of safe countries. Unvaccinated arrivals must show a PCR test, not antigen, taken within the past 72 hours. Unvaccinated travelers without a PCR test must immediately take one at the airport.